you're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kind of like a fire, like a fire, like a fire.
Hi guys, we're off the ship. We are in our vehicle. We are actually going through the tunnel. Yeah, we do have a tunnel here in Miami. Let me put my seatbelt on.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Safety first.
safety first.
What's wrong with you, young lady?
We figure we come on and give you kind of like a brief, we'll try to make it brief, overview of our experience on the Conquest. And, you know, just because it's still fresh in our minds. And we don't want to forget anything. So I know that some of you are actually getting on the Conquest today. Today is December the 9th. And, you know, your experience might be completely different to ours, you know, but this is just what we experienced. So you want to take it off?
So here's our take. The ship, older ship, smaller ship as well. Not anything in terms of size that you would see on like Norwegian, and it's not an XL class of ship for Carnival. So it's going to be a smaller ship. I think it came out like in the late 2000, like 2009 or something like that. So it's a smaller ship. But if you watch any of our previous videos, you'll know that we don't mind the smaller ships.
We actually like them better.
They're a lot easier to navigate around. So that's cool. It could use some upgrades. The slide and everything, it only has one slide and it's kind of outdated as well. So yeah, but the decor and everything is pretty cool.
No, it's pretty cool. I like it. You know, it's very if you go into the dining room, one of them has like the Eiffel Towers, and you know, I mean, the decor is nice. It's just an older ship, and you know, if you're used to like the mega ships, or if you're used to like the bigger ships like Royal, Norwegian, or even the XL classes, this is kind of like a step down to it.
Yeah, but overall, very nice. I enjoyed it. Ship was cool. Staff on board, what did you think?
The staff was great, honestly. You know, the cabin stewards, the wait staff, you know, all the staff, honestly, even guest services that a lot of people complain about. Guest services was great. We don't have any complaints about, you know, the staff or entertainment,
playlist production,
yes,
dancers. They were all phenomenal. They did a great job. Shout out to Roji, our cabin steward. He did a great job every single night.
Yes.
We got to the cabin. We didn't have a pillow top, which is what we prefer. We prefer to, and again, I think we stated this before. If you prefer a pillow top on your bed, just ask your cabin steward, and they will typically, if they have available, they'll set you up with that. He was amazing. Our dining staff was amazing. We only dined one time though.
Yeah, just the first night. That's typically what we do.
Yeah. And the steakhouse staff was amazing as well. Paolo, Adi, and Katsia was the hostess.
Very friendly, yes.
Amazing job by the entire staff, and they typically do a great job.
Yeah, they did. Going back to the pillow top, it is not customary for them to put a pillow top on the bed. You need to go on ahead, and once you get into your cabin, make sure that you feel the mattress, and if it's too firm and you see the line, the division between both beds, more than likely you don't have a pillow top. Go on ahead and ask for one. Don't feel bad about it. You know, they don't mind putting it on. Don't sleep uncomfortable if you prefer a pillow top.
Yeah, if you prefer a firmer bed, then those beds are probably going to be to your liking. And what Debbie means is if you see that line between, that's usually when you have the two twin beds pushed together and converted into a king-size bed. And sometimes you luck out. Sometimes the pillow top from the previous guest is still there. And then sometimes it's not. So just check that out. And again, like Debbie said, if you want that pillow top, just ask them, and they'll be more than happy to support you with that if there are any available, which there typically are.
Yes.
The cruise director.
Oh.
Or do you want to save that for another time?
No, you know what? Let's talk about the cruise director. Listen, guys, I am big on, you know what? Let's just put it this way. If I'm going on a ship, the first thing I want to find out is the minute I know my cabin number, I go and see on YouTube if there's a cabin tour of that cabin. I just want to see it. I want to know what I'm getting into. Cruise director. The minute we're going on a cruise, I want to know who the cruise director is. Unfortunately, this cruise director was not known to me. I did not know who he was. Stefan. I really didn't feel the vibe from the picture that was actually shared on the Facebook group. But you know what? I heard that some people did like him. So remember, this is entirely our opinion. The sail away party to me sets the tone for the entire cruise. It's going to let me know what type of cruise director we're going to get. And unfortunately, he was not. I had the top worst cruise director in the Carnival fleet, and he dethroned him. And it took a lot. You know what I mean? It took a lot.
Shout out to you, Felipe.
Yeah. We did not. We just didn't think that Felipe was Carnival material, honestly. A lot of people like him, but that's fine. That's just our opinion again. No, I did not like the cruise director. I'm sorry. I thought that he was never around. I never saw him. Every single time he came out on the speaker, I'm sorry, what is that called? Whatever. The announcements. When he came up with the announcements, it was either to sell you something or to tell you to go and buy something. There were no activities. I think that I saw him at the sail away party, at the mega deck party, and the last evening.
Correct, the 80s trivia.
The 80s trivia. Other than that, if we saw him or if I saw him walking around, he would always be walking around with his head down. I believe that today, for the first time, he said hello
on our way out.
On our way out. That's probably because he was happy because everybody was getting off the ship. But he was never around.
Yeah, we heard from a couple of first-time cruisers that they just didn't know what to do, that they didn't feel like there was a lot of activities, and that's very, very uncommon. Particularly, again, our view is biased because we do Carnival. That's what we do, at least thus far. But a lot of people coming up spoke to me and they were like, we didn't know what to do, or it didn't seem like anything was going on. Like we just chilled in the pool all day because we didn't, there wasn't much going on. And for those first-time cruisers, I'll say this.
It's not typical.
Correct. That is not a common thing. Usually the last day you have line dancing and it's not like a deck party, but it's kind of like a deck party. It's like
it's a sea day. You're supposed to be having fun.
Yeah, so everybody just kind of gets out there. The DJ's playing music, and then you're doing a wobble, you're doing the electric slide, you're doing a cha-cha slide, etc. That didn't happen on this cruise, so that was a bit strange for frequent cruisers like ourselves. Like Debbie said, he really wasn't present a lot, and even when he was present, a cruise director has got to be able to transfer energy. You've got to be able to get people to get up out their seat and get on the dance floor. And, you can't force anybody to do anything, but you can strongly encourage. And that's what it requires. And it also requires that you, kind of exhibit that energy as well. Not make it seem as though like you're trying to run away, like you're trying to get off the deck as quickly as possible, and that's what it seemed like to me. Yeah, definitely wasn't the best cruiser. Well, yeah, he was pretty bad, you know what I mean? Yeah. And Stefan, again, it's nothing personal, but
there are opportunities there.
Yeah,
and
he has a lot of opportunities to
his, well, I wouldn't even say to his defense.
No, do it.
But, the crowd was an older crowd, okay? So perhaps it was, it was a weekday cruise, during the week. So maybe he thought that everyone there wanted to go and relax. But the truth of the matter is that not everybody wanted to go and relax.
Again, and it has nothing to do with the demographics. Like, you do your job, and of course you're you have to know your audience or what have you, but you still have to bring that energy. Like that doesn't change from one demographic to the other. Entertainment and doing your job is still a part of your job. So
I was trying to just
No, I get you, but don't call people old. Oh, you old and you don't want to do anything.
No, I did not say old. I said older. Okay, so we fall in that demographic as well.
All right, so I just wanted to make sure,
But it's true what Adam says, regardless.
Like we saw a lovely couple who was dancing bachata, and they.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Again, we didn't get names or anything for them. I did let them know that they danced amazing, but. Regardless of the demographic, you still have to do your job. It's your responsibility in that crowd as a DJ, as a cruise director, right into the vein. You got to inject that energy right in there and have people and encourage people to come out there and enjoy their vacation.
And it's not even just with the adults. Like we went yesterday to the Zoozapalooza parade with the kids and, in story time. And granted, we've only done this once. And it was Dion, and Dion was his name, right? He was great, but he was great because he was trained by Emma, and Emma's like the greatest of all times. But anyhow.
Keep it moving.
Okay, I'll keep it moving. She is great. And Dion made the kids a part of the actual show. And they were on the stage, and when we walked into the theater, it's like all the kids were sitting with their parents. And the Fun Squad was up top on the stage, but the kids were missing. So I don't know, maybe they brought the kids up when we left, after we left, but
I don't know. Again, just I feel like there was a divide between him and the actual people. Instead of incorporating people in, it was kind of like, okay, we do our thing, and then we're going to kind of let you guys do your thing. It was the same way with the Sail Away party. It was like they came out for a little bit. They started off the dance with the mashed potato and all that. And usually they ask everybody to join in with that, but they kind of did their own thing on the deck. And then everybody came on, and then it was like, poof, he was gone. And the party just kept on going without him.
Did he even say see you later or see you around?
Oh, no, I don't recollect.
If he did, he probably just said ciao ciao, which,
yeah. But anyhow, we'll stop there. Like I said, Stefan definitely has some opportunities when it comes to, I'm sorry if I'm covering your face.
That's fine.
To just like getting the people going. And we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Unless you have something else to...
No, that's pretty much it. The Fun Squad was, hey, attitude reflects leadership. So, leadership, the energy was low. Fun Squad, if you notice, the energy was low as well. But I do want to say that the Fun Squad member that led the karaoke was amazing.
Misha was good too.
Oh, Misha was good as well in the trivia. Yes, she did. Guess that anything, something about nothing trivia. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And she was really fun. She was very engaging. She was always there with the crowd, getting the crowd involved. And once again, the one that led the karaoke, I don't know his name, but he was amazing. That was pretty much it. I think the Fun Squad.
The rest of them I don't really know or remember. But again, they didn't really get that many opportunities.
No.
They really didn't get that many opportunities to really engage with us because there weren't that many opportunities. Anyways,
we went through the fun times, and really, we normally go through the fun times, and it's like heart. We have this, that to go. Yesterday we had the fun at the Lido deck,
which never happened.
The chairs were never moved, so I'm guessing that it never happened.
Yeah, we were having brunch at that time, so we were a bit late, but those types of things don't end that quickly. Usually what happens is right before the ice sculpting comes out is basically when they start wrapping it up. And we were out there and nothing happened.
When it comes to the nightlife, the club, we went only once, so it was the last night. The DJ was all right. He really was. He did do his job to try to get the people engaged in the Lido deck, on the Lido deck, right? When it came to the club, it was like, wow. Literally, I sat there and saw all of 4 people get on the dance floor. In I think probably about half an hour, 45 minutes. People kept going up to him, asking him to play songs. I'm sure that the songs that he was playing were not the songs that the people were asking him to play. But then Mr. Entertainment here got on the dance floor and he kind of pulled people in, or real people in, to get them to dance.
Just gotta bring energy. Gotta bring energy. Somebody's always got to break the ice, and I'll probably do like a time lapse of just like me out there on the floor all by myself, just kind of jumping around all crazy, and then slowly but surely just kind of seeing a couple people come out, a few more people come out, and then the party was rocking. I can't even lie, like it got nuts after that.
Yeah.
So
a lot of twerking going on. It was fun.
But yeah, that's what it's about. And again, if you're watching this video, just enjoy yourselves. Just enjoy yourselves while you're out there. Just do your thing.
And I think that what did save the whole entertainment issue is that there were a lot of groups out there. There were a lot of groups on the cruise and on the ship, and they were actually making their own, like, the deck party, the sail away party ended, and the groups just kept going. So it was like, the people did have the right energy when they got on there, so that basically kind of saved the day. But the fun squad and the cruise director do have a lot of opportunities to get better.
Absolutely. Stop stuttering so much.
Listen, I'm over here. We're driving.
Again?
What? They'll be fine.
I'm just messing around with you.
He just likes to mess with me.
None of this is making the video, so don't worry about that.
What do you mean?
No, I'm not gonna put the.
I wasn't even planning to edit. I was just planning to upload it.
No, we're gonna edit that out for sure. But just that part. I can tell you where it's at. It's at the 18-minute mark.
Okay.
All right. So, and
the food was good.
Yes, the food was good. Guy's Burger, the fries.
Oh my God!
Back.
Yes, they're back. Thank the Lord. They were so good.
Because what they gave us on the sunrise
was not Guy's Burger's fries.
It was not it.
I think they ran out of fries and they just sent somebody out to the grocery store to get a couple of bags.
No, yeah, they were like, yo, run to the Aldi's or something. Go to Winn-Dixie. Go to Publix. Go to Sedano's. It was really bad. I was so broken about that.
Even the burger was good. Like the seasoning, I don't know. It's
no, yeah, those burgers were slapping.
No, for real.
Yes. But Guy's Burgers is back. I was worried from the sunrise. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe what I was tasting on the sunrise. And if you were on the sunrise for the first time on that sailing, I think it was September 24th?
To the 25th.
The 25th?
24th to the 29th. I'm sorry. 5 days.
1 day cruise.
I know.
September 24th. That was not a Guy's Burger. That was an imposter. You have to go back. If that was your first cruise, you have to go back. That was an imposter. That wasn't Guy's Burgers. I know Guy's Burgers when I taste it. Wow. That was an imposter. Really, really bad. I don't want to say really, really bad. It just wasn't Guy's Burger quality.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we had to deal with that. And then we went to Island. barbecue, and then we had to deal with that. You guys may have seen the video about that. But that was not a guy's burger if you were on that September 24th Carnival Sunrise cruise. If you were, you got to go on another one. We book cruises. Hit us up. I promise.
I'll hook you up.
I can't even say I promise. Because I don't cook the burgers. But I just want you to know that that was not a guy's burger.
No, it was not.
That wasn't.
And there, it's like we saw them. I don't know. I've never actually seen them cooking them outside. Like they normally cook them in the kitchen, and they bring them out.
Yeah.
But,
well, they do that sometimes, but today, I mean, on this cruise, they were making it a point to like cook those things out there, salt, pepper them right out there.
Like I did a 4-second short of it just sizzling. Zzz.
Got over 8,000 views in like a day.
Oh my God.
It was nuts.
But it's so good. That's probably why, because all you hear that sizzling and you just get hungry all of a sudden. But anyhow, so the food was good. Can't complain about that.
We already spoke about the steakhouse.
Yes.
The steakhouse slapped completely. Like, that was just delicious.
If you are looking to spend money, this is definitely the cruise to go on, because they will make you buy anything from a spa treatment all the way down to jewelry. That's all they entice you to do. Is like, come shopping, go shopping. The fun shops are open or whatnot. The Porta. Do we want to talk about the Porta Polo?
Why not? Yeah, both of them were beautiful.
Yes, they were.
Well, this is the third time we've been to Cozumel in 5 months.
In 5 months.
We've done something different every single time. I think the first time we just walked around.
Yeah, first time we walked around. Second time we went to Mr. Sancho's. Third time we went wave running. That was a disaster for me.
We'll go more into detail about that in another video. And if you've seen, we'll go more into detail about that. We haven't put out anything yet, but this is just our quick overview, which has already lasted about 22 minutes.
Exactly. So we're about to wrap it up. We just didn't want to forget. Oh, by the way, if you are going, just a quick. Should we tell them about Key West? If they're going, they're not. If you don't take anything to drink, if you don't take that bottle of wine or that bottle of champagne, and you don't take the sodas, the 12 pack or whatever it is, if you don't take it the first day, you are not able to take it on. If you stop at Key West, please don't buy stuff. They will confiscate it. They'll give it back to you at the end of the cruise, but you're not going to be able to enjoy it. While on board, and it's Key West, so everything is like overpriced.
Yeah, so just forget about it. You didn't get it the first day. Make sure that you do your homework before. But again, we'll go into more detail about the kind of do's and don'ts and things to know before you go on to a cruise, because the more you know, the more you can get out of your cruise. So we'll go further into that at another time.
Something that we cannot stop. We met a lot of great people.
Absolutely. That's exactly where I wanted to end off. This is why we work. This is why we work, ladies and gentlemen. The people.
The people. A lot of great people. Honestly, very friendly. It's like, you know what? They're very like outgoing. They would talk, it's just, the people were great. The people on the cruise were great. I did not meet not one person in a bad mood. Everybody was always happy. We were on a cruise. There's no reason why you should be in a bad mood.
Absolutely. And thank you to those people who subscribed. Thank you to the people who came up to us and gave us feedback and, just had a conversation with us, asked us questions, got to know us, allowed us to get to know you. That's what we want, in all honesty. And again, it's not about, notoriety or anything like that. It's truly about human connection above all. So when you see us on board the ship, if you should see us on board the ship, just come over, say hello, introduce yourself. We'll introduce ourselves, and just let us know how your journey was and how your trip was down here and where you're from. And again, we want to meet as many people as we possibly can, so please don't be shy. Please approach. You'll see us smiling at you and as we walk by and saying good morning, and if you want to kind of further that conversation, please do that.
Yeah, and to the young man who asked us to take a picture with him the first day, I don't think Adam got his name. I certainly did not, but I do know that I told you that you looked like one of my former students, and that's why I remembered your face. Shout out to you. This was your first cruise. This is not typical of it. please don't get discouraged. Just come back to another one.
And to your girlfriend,
Yes.
and to both you and your girlfriend or wife, I'm not sure. We appreciate you both. It was fun sharing the sailing with you, and thank you again for the support. And to all the people, once again, we appreciate you guys. We love you.
We'll talk to you later, more detailed. This was just kind of like a quick overview, and it's gone on 26 minutes. It's
Correct.
not quick.
And
so.
we already said goodbye.
Yeah,
so, bye.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You